Hello friends, welcome back to Relief Tutorials. Today we are going to discuss a new chapter, Coordinate Geometry, chapter 3. See here, Coordinate Geometry is a branch of mathematics in which we are going to study the position of any object lying in a plane with the help of two mutually perpendicular lines. See, we have studied, this is a number line. So we say here 1, 2, here -1, -2, this is the horizontal line. We draw another line perpendicular to this horizontal line. Here we say 1, 2, -1, -2, and here we say 0. So now, if I select one point here, this point P, so we can decide the position of this point, and you might be knowing that point is a geometrical concept, but this point is assigned with some algebraic number. So for the first time there was a unification of point, which is a geometrical concept, and algebraic number. So this point P is assigned with two algebraic number 3 and 2. So point a geometrical concept assigned with algebraic number. So there was a unification of two separate branch of mathematics, geometry and algebra. So there was a fusion of geometry and algebra, and this fusion was done by a French philosopher and mathematician named René Descartes. As a result, this geometry is known as Cartesian geometry after the name of French mathematician René Descartes. Cartesian geometry. And the algebraic number which are assigned with the points are called coordinate. As a result, this geometry is also known as coordinate geometry. So today we are going to learn about this Cartesian geometry or coordinate geometry. And in this Cartesian system, there are two perpendicular lines. Okay, so this we say here x dash, and y dash. And both this line x dash and y dash intersect at a point that is called O, and this is called origin. So what is origin? Origin is the point of intersection of two perpendicular lines, that is x-axis and y-axis. And we have learned in lower standard, if you know that two intersecting lines determines a unique plane. Means this is a plane, so through this plane you can pass infinite line. So through this line, see, you can pass, this is for example, this is a line, you can pass one plane. Plane means page. Suppose you draw a line, this big line. Through this line you can pass one page, another page, third page. So many page can be passed through this line. But if you draw two intersecting line, so through this two intersecting line at a time you can pass only one plane, that is our page. So two intersecting line determines a unique plane. So if I draw two intersecting line, through this two intersecting line at a time you can pass only one plane. So two intersecting line determines a unique plane, say here alpha. So same way here, this two intersecting line will determine a unique plane, and that plane is called Cartesian plane. Okay. And I told you here x dash, see this x dash. Okay, it passes through origin, so we can say x dash, this is called x-axis. Now y dash, this is called y-axis. And these two axes intersect at a point that is called origin. And this direction, see OX, this direction is called positive, see here. This is O and this is X. Okay, so this is called positive x-axis. So this is called positive x-axis. and here this is called negative OX dash. This is called negative x-axis. Negative x-axis. And this OY, this is called positive y-axis. And this OY dash is called negative y-axis. Have you got, friend? This OX positive, OY positive, but OX dash negative, OY dash negative. Clear? So OY dash is called negative direction of y-axis, OX dash is called negative direction of x-axis, OX is called positive direction of x-axis, and OY is called positive direction of y-axis. Clear? And for your kind information, I told you here the two intersecting line determines a unique plane. So here also these two intersecting lines, see these two intersecting lines, this is one, this is other. So these two intersecting line will determine unique plane, and that is called Cartesian plane. Clear? Now see, these two lines divides the plane, this is a plane alpha. Okay. So these two intersecting line determines a unique plane, and these two intersecting line divides this plane into four parts, and this is quarter part. As a result, it is called quadrant. So two intersecting line divides the plane alpha into four quadrant. This is called first quadrant. First quadrant. This is called second quadrant. This is called third quadrant, and this is called fourth quadrant. Clear? So first quadrant is here, if we talk, that is XOY. So XOY is first quadrant. Clear? XOY is this XOY. This is first quadrant, and X dash OY. X dash OY is second quadrant. X dash OY dash. X dash OY dash. This is called third quadrant. And XOY dash. XOY dash is called fourth quadrant. Clear? So this plane is also known as XY plane. What it is known as XY plane? It is called Cartesian plane. It is called coordinate plane. And the axis, these two are known as coordinate axis. Now we will find coordinate of a point in a plane. This is very important topic. Coordinates of a point in Cartesian plane. This topic is quite important topic. Now see, I will draw here axis. First quadrant, I am concentrating on first quadrant. Now I say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. This is O, this is X, this is Y, this is X dash, here it is Y dash. Now you locate any point. Suppose I have located this point. This is a point. Clear? Now, what are coordinates that we are going to discuss? Okay. Now, in order to locate any point in a Cartesian plane, its perpendicular distance from x-axis and y-axis are required. If you want to locate this point, okay, what coordinates or what algebraic number has to assign to this point P? So what you have to do? So you have to draw perpendiculars from this point to y-axis. This. Clear this. So this is perpendicular distance. So this distance, if you say, and this distance, both are same or not? Parallel. Clear? So this we can say, yeah, this this is nothing but it is the perpendicular distance of point P from y-axis. So that is how much? 4. That's r on x-axis. So this is x coordinate. X coordinate. And perpendicular distance of point P from x-axis. So this is the distance of point P from x-axis. How much it is? So this is nothing but it is equal to, so this distance is equal to this distance. Both are equal this. So it is 3. So this is called y coordinate. Okay, so this distance is called y coordinate. And this distance is called x coordinate. So this is 4 and this is 3. So in short, now what are these coordinates? What is 4? 4 is what? So 4 is nothing but it is the perpendicular distance of this point P from y-axis, and that is x coordinate. So we can say here x coordinate is perpendicular, this is symbol for perpendicular, is perpendicular distance. X coordinate is perpendicular distance of a point from, see this is perpendicular distance of this point from what? From y-axis. So x coordinate is perpendicular distance, this x coordinate is perpendicular distance from y-axis. So x coordinate is perpendicular distance from y-axis. And y coordinate, this 3. What is this 3? So 3 is nothing but it is the distance of point P from x-axis. See, this distance is 3 units. See, this is 3 unit or not. So this is 3 unit and this is what? 4 unit. So what is 3? What is this 3? So 3 is nothing but it is the distance of this point from x-axis, and 3 is what? Y coordinate. So I can say now y coordinate is perpendicular distance of a point from x-axis. In short, if I say y coordinate, it is perpendicular distance from x-axis. If I say x coordinate, it is perpendicular distance from y-axis. Have you got it or not? So you have to say opposite. If I say what is x coordinate, then you have to say that, sir, the x coordinate is nothing but it is the perpendicular distance of this point P from, this is 4 units C, and that is x coordinate. So it is perpendicular distance of this point P from y-axis. So x coordinate is perpendicular distance from y-axis and y coordinate is perpendicular distance from x-axis. Have you got it? So this is very important note. So what are coordinates? Have you got it now? So you should be quite clear. Okay, actually what is the x coordinate? If I say x coordinate is 4, what do you mean by that? X coordinate is perpendicular distance of this point P from y-axis and y coordinate is perpendicular distance from x-axis. So if this ordered pair are given 4, 3, so by saying this you should know what is the position of this point P. So point P is 4, we can say it is 4 unit away from y-axis and 3 unit away from x-axis. Have you got it, friends? So this is very important. What is x coordinate and what is y coordinate? And this x coordinate and y coordinate together, they are called Cartesian coordinate or they are called coordinates of a point, and it is denoted by x, y. So it is also called ordered pair. What it is called? Ordered pair. Have you got it, friends? And this x coordinate is also known as abscissa. What is called? Abscissa. So x coordinate is and y coordinate. So x coordinate is known as abscissa and y coordinate is known as ordinates. Okay, you have to remember this two things. So it is called abscissa and other is called ordinate. So this is called ABS, abscissa. ABSCISSA, abscissa, and this is called ordinate. Ordinate. So x coordinate is called abscissa and y coordinate is called ordinate. Here. Now, this is note 1. Now note 2. not P. See here, I will draw this is x-axis, this point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever name. Now this is the point P. So what will be the ordered pair of this point? So what is x coordinate? The x coordinate is nothing but perpendicular distance of this point from y-axis. So how far away it is from y-axis? Okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Clear? So how far it is? So we can say x coordinate 4. And perpendicular distance, y coordinate is what? So we can say, sir, y coordinate is perpendicular distance of a point from x-axis. So what is the distance of this point P from x-axis? It is on x-axis itself. This point P is on x-axis, so its distance from x-axis is 0. We can see here 4, 0. Similarly, see if I say here 1, 2, 3. Now we want this point Q. What will be the coordinate? So what is x coordinate? The x coordinate is perpendicular distance of this point Q from y-axis. X coordinate is perpendicular distance of a point from y-axis. So now this Q, what is the distance of this point Q from y-axis? It is on y-axis, so it will be 0. And distance, what is x coordinate? The perpendicular distance of this point. What is y coordinate? Perpendicular distance of this point Q from x-axis. So how far it is from x-axis? To get 3 units. So this is 0, comma. Are you understanding, friends? So in short, I can say, okay, this is a point on x-axis, so its y coordinate is 0. So y coordinate is nothing, perpendicular distance of this point P from x-axis. It is on x-axis, so its distance is 0. And this is point Q. What is x coordinate? The distance of this point Q from y-axis, so it is 0. So all the point on y-axis, x coordinate is 0. All the point on x-axis, y coordinate is 0. So if I say the point P is on x-axis, so its y coordinate is 0. Have you got it? If I say point Q is on y-axis, so its x coordinate is 0. Always opposite. Have you got it? So every point on x-axis has y coordinate 0. I can say, so every point on x-axis has y coordinate 0. And every point on y-axis has x coordinate 0. Have you got it, friends? Is this clear, this note? If I say a point is on x-axis, so you have to say its y coordinate is 0. If I say point is on y-axis, so its x coordinate is 0. So y-axis, x coordinate 0. X-axis, y coordinate 0. Opposite. Have you got it? If I say there is a point whose y coordinate is 0, so you have to say y coordinate is 0, so point is on x-axis. Vice versa. Have you got it? So this is not true. Clear? And coordinate of a point at origin. So this origin you see. So what will be the origin? See here. If we say the distance of this point from from y-axis is 0. Distance of this point from x-axis is also 0. So we can say coordinate of origin is always 0, 0. So coordinate of origin is 0, 0. Why? Because distance of this point from y-axis and x-axis is 0, 0. Have you got it? So this is the reason, scientific reason, why coordinate of origin is 0, 0. Clear? Now, one more note we will discuss. See here. Note C. So this is 1.1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, minus 1, here also minus 1. Okay, see if I take this point, see this is a line. If I say this point, you see. So first we will write x coordinate. So x coordinate is perpendicular distance from y axis. How much it is? This distance is 3 units. So I can say 3 and this is 4, 3 comma. If I say this, so 3 comma 2. If I say this, so coordinate of this point. Okay, so coordinate of this point is C. How much it is? 3 comma 1. Here you say this point coordinate of. So 3 comma minus 1. Look here, all these points. You know how to find the point. So this point, if you say, so perpendicular distance of x coordinate, so it is perpendicular distance from y axis. So this is the distance perpendicular. This is how much? It is equals to 3. And for this point, perpendicular distance from y axis, so it is also 3. This distance is 3. This distance is 3. This distance you can say 3. This distance is 3. So all this distance is same, 3. So x coordinate is same. So if there are 2 or more points having x coordinate same, so you will get a line that is parallel to y axis. Have you got it, friends? You look here. Keenly you see coordinate of all these points you note down. X coordinate is same. So this is the line, you know this line is passing through x equal to 3. So x coordinate will remain same. So we can say that if a line has same x coordinate, so this line is parallel to y axis. So same x coordinate parallel to y axis. Have you got it, friends? So if x coordinate of 2 or more points are same, then the line passing through this point is parallel to y axis. So x coordinate same, x coordinate same, x coordinate same. So x coordinate same, x coordinate same. So we can say parallel to y axis. So if x coordinates are same, it is parallel to y axis. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now I will take this point C. The coordinate of this point is, you go perpendicular to x axis 2 here. So 2 comma 2. If I take this point, so it is this point. It is 4. Here it is 2. If I take this point, so it is 6, 2. Okay. Minus 1. If I take here this point, this point. Clear? So what will be the coordinate of this? You will draw here. Where it is minus 1. So you can say minus 1. And here 2. You join this. See all this. So what line you got? So this line is parallel to x-axis. And if you look at the coordinates, see minus 1 comma 2, 2 comma 2, 4 comma 2, 6 comma 2. So here y coordinates are same. So if y coordinate is same, it is parallel to x-axis. So we can say that y coordinate same. Y coordinate same. Parallel to x-axis. Have you got it, friends? Any doubt in this? you know here see x coordinate is same 3 3 3 3 3. So whatever may be the y coordinate, x coordinate is same. So this line is called x is equals to 3. Why? Because 3 is constant. Any point you select on this line, write its ordered pair, x coordinate will be 3. So it is called x equal to 3. Here you see this line. Any point you select here, any point on this line you select, you know that the y coordinate will be 2 only. You select this point. So what will be its coordinate? Say 5, 2. So y coordinate will be same, that is 2. So equation of this line is y is equals to 2. Have you got it, friends? Here. So 3 important notes. What is x coordinate? X coordinate is perpendicular distance from y axis. What is y coordinate? So perpendicular distance from x axis. Clear? Second note. Okay. Every point on x axis has y coordinate 0. Every point on y axis has x coordinate 0. Second, if x coordinates of 2 or more point is same, then that line is parallel to y axis. If y coordinate is same, parallel to x axis. Or in other words, we can say if x coordinate is same 3 3 3, means this line will pass us through 3 on x axis. So it is called x is equals to 3. Have you got it? So this is very important notes you have to remember. Clear? So we have learned a very important topic, coordinate of a point in a Cartesian plane. Clear? Now we will learn convention of sign of coordinate plane. See, we have discussed that these two lines, okay, x dash, y dash, origin divides first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Clear? Now you see here, OX is positive direction of x-axis, OY is also positive direction of x-axis. So OX, OY, both are positive. So we can say here in first quadrant, see here, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Here also you get 1, 2, 3. So if you see this quadrant, that is XOY, first quadrant, XOY. So OX is positive, OY is positive. So both will be positive. So x coordinate also will be positive, y coordinate. Suppose if you say this point, so you will draw this perpendicular, so it is at 2. So 2 you will have. You will draw here 3. So 2, 3. So both x coordinate and y coordinate are positive. So first quadrant, positive. Now you say second quadrant, that is x dash OY, second quadrant. So OX, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So if you select this point, see, this point you select. So if you want to write coordinates, just to draw perpendicular, where you are coming minus 2, so you write minus 2, and here you write on y axis there, that is 3. So coordinate of this point in second quadrant is negative and positive. So here both positive, here you will get negative and positive. Why? Because x dash OY, so OX dash is negative and OY is positive. So OX dash is negative, so you will write negative, and OY dash is positive, so negative and positive. Clear? Here we will write minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. You want this point, come on. This point. For this point use. So first what you will draw, where x-axis, where it is minus 1. Then y-axis, where it is minus 4. So third quadrant, if we talk about third quadrant, this is third quadrant. What is that? So third quadrant is x dash O y dash. See, 2 negative. OX dash is negative and OY dash is negative. So OX dash, OY dash, 2 dash dash. So here the quadrant will be negative, negative. Now fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant is XOY dash. So here you take any point. Come on, this point you take. If you want coordinate of this point, first you will draw this way, perpendicular. Where it intersect at x-axis 3, so you will write 3. Then at y-axis, where it intersect -1, so -1. So here what you got? Here if you talk, this is positive, this is negative. See, OX positive, OY negative. In short, X, Y both positive, so positive, positive. X dash, so negative. Y, so positive. X dash, Y dash, so both negative. X positive, Y dash negative. So X, Y positive, X dash, Y dash negative. Or in short, see here, plus plus, so it's opposite quadrant, minus minus. Here it is minus plus, so here it is plus minus. Have you got it this? Any doubt? Okay. So see here, this is x greater than 0. Here y also greater than 0. X greater than 0, y greater than 0. So here x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. So both positive. Greater than 0 means positive. Here you see x is less than 0. Why? Because x negative. Y positive. Y is greater than 0. So x less than 0. So negative. And y greater than 0. So positive. Negative. Here you see here x less than 0. Here y also less than 0. So x less than 0, y less than 0. So both negative, negative. And here you see x greater than 0, y less than 0. So x greater than 0 positive, y less than 0 negative. So this is convention of sign. Have you got it, friends? So convention of sign we have discussed. So with this we have discussed theory section. So I hope you have understood this. Even though you go through the theory, try to understand each and every concept properly. And if you have any doubt, please feel free to call me. Don't accept it. There should be a logic, there should be a reason behind each and everything in mathematics. So please try to evaluate. Use your logic and try to evaluate, and if you will understand it properly, then you will avoid many silly mistakes. Clear? So I hope you will go through each and every topic which we have discussed. And if you have any doubts or any ambiguity, please feel free to call me, okay, and prepare a note of all these things. Thank you very much.